Hello. Let's see. Making sure everything is up and working. Yes. How's it going? Oh, gotta be honest, I am very tired today. If you check my Discord, you can probably see that I have mowed the lawn for like 2 hours, which in extreme heat, and with a sweater because it's hot and flies are everywhere, which is a pain. So I'm honestly going to start the way I usually do this, which is with the support and then a map. I have off stream gone and done a lot of like training, like Edelgard's Fortress Knight is maxed out, Ferdinand's Paladin, Kaspar's Warrior, which in my opinion is broken, but you know. And otherwise just upping some classes like Grappler for Balthus, Warlock for Constance, such things. But let's start with the support between someone we haven't seen, Manuela and Jeritza. Well, no, we have seen both of them. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
Well, if it isn't Yuritsa, what are you doing out here all by your lonesome? Come to think of it, you were always at the training grounds when we were at the Officers' Academy, too.
It was quiet there.
You don't say. Personally, I prefer somewhere I can kick back with a nice drink. Speaking of which, we should get one together sometime. I'm sure Hanneman would spare a moment to join us.
I don't drink.
Too bad. I thought it would be a good chance for us to get to know each other. By the way, I've been wondering, why were you always hiding behind that mask?
Audio good? Nice.
A waste of a perfectly handsome face, if you ask me. I like you much better this way.
Always hiding behind the mask. I don't think I've seen the mask a single time in this game.
It's not worth discussion.
Oh. From what I've heard, you're probably a good few years younger than me. Yet you're so mature. It's like you have this indescribable air of mystery. I bet there's some burning passion lurking beneath that icy exterior, longing for reprieve. I'm right, aren't I? It's in there somewhere, I just know it.
Sure!
Say, let's grab some drinks tonight and do nothing with them, because you don't like to drink. I know. Why don't we go out dancing instead?
I could not reveal my face.
And then, when the sun rises, we can... Oh, what was that about your face? Why you hide it? Why do you hide it?
It's embarrassing.
Some knew me.
Oh, that too!
Wanted criminal.
I find that hard to believe. Like they say, there are two sides to every story, right? But what made you want to tell me? A moment ago, you blew me off with that broody, none-of-your-business routine.
Because you approached me kind-heartedly.
You would have kept talking if I didn't.
Oh.
Did I say something strange?
Sorry, I wasn't trying to tease. I just think you're cute when you're flustered.
The Death Knight doesn't know how to
Quite
deal with
the
Manuela.
ladies' man. Just you wait. I don't give up that easily.
Huh?
That was a bit of a fun one. And now, since we've done this, I spent this time to grab my amiibos. A second silver lance! I just got one earlier today. Okay, a third one. Could I get a sword instead? Gold, I'll take. Carrots. Fine, I guess. 2000 G. Eh. And with that, I will actually then instead do the remaining training. Hi.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
And now actually train classes that matter for my units. Constance is training. Diritza is training. Edelgard is training. But another class I really wanted to train. Oh yeah, and then Caspar, you could also train this one. Successive training, let's go. Hey, two mastered.
This is part of me now.
Draining blow, nice.
Who knew this power slept within?
Flash strike is nice against the Cavaliers.
Prowess means nothing without resolve.
Ooh, Fimbulwinter. Or Fimbulwetter. And it seems like every single, like, advanced class gives you a boost critical. I don't know why.
Hey, a new power.
Hey, Apex Audience.
Right.
Astra!
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
To think I still have hidden talents.
Nice. Alright, Edelgard is finished on that one. You literally don't have any other class to train right now. And Dorothea. And then you have a mage. Pip is pretty good as far as magic goes at this stage of the game. Yeah, I feel like ice magic is some of the better magic in this game, personally. Okay, but that is probably done. Yep.
This is quite fascinating.
Apex Tome.
Oh, this is good
Apex
for
Bow.
something.
Hunter's Volley. And I'm guessing you don't have anything else. Nope, you literally don't have anything else to train as. Petra. Then Linhardt. Mage. And final training.
This is quite.
Recent +1, recent 1.
I'm getting
Drill Arrow!
A new power is now.
Boost critical.
This power will serve.
Brawler
me
Wisdom,
times
Battle
up.
To
Trance.
think I still have.
Yeah.
Training can be the difference between victory.
It has a free arguably the best status in the game. Yeah, that's what my feelings have on it has also been. And then just to raise morale in class, I've made food so that I don't really have anything else I can improve.
Care to make yourself useful?
So let's volunteer instead. Let's see. Wait. Let's take Dorothy and Manuela actually, because they are going to be in the next fights.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Hey, unique dialogue here.
I'm glad I'm paired with you, Manuela. So glad that I'm even excited to be working.
Sounds fake.
Yes, it reminds me of our days in the opera company. But this time, you finally get to see I can do more than just strut about the stage.
Uh-huh, sure. Nice. And they got happier.
We all must do our fair share.
There we go. Now, for the dangerous parts. We're gonna do another support. Or paralog, I mean. Opera co-volunteers. I actually have also gone back and done every other mission that I can so far and gotten A rank. Which includes Bernie's and Constance's paralog, where you are forced to use them. Which was the time.
We love you, Manuela!
Uh-huh.
Did you see that? Dorothea looked right at me.
Wow, that crowd was amazing. I thought they were going to faint on the spot the moment you appeared. Pretty impressive reaction, considering how long it's been since you quit the stage.
Don't sell yourself short, Dorothea. Those people were cheering full throat for you as well. That's also a fine reaction, considering you left the songstress life behind nearly 2 years ago. But time passes quickly, and let me tell you, it has certainly done a number on me.
Oh, stop it. Time hasn't diminished your beauty nor your voice.
Well, you're very sweet to say so.
But
we
my-
both know I'm getting by with smoke, mirrors, and the skin of my teeth.
Uh-huh, sure.
I'm no longer fit to command the stage. At best, I can serve as a bodyguard to our successors in the Middle Franc Opera Company, as they look
Sorry.
to entertain our troops.
Yes, well, all kidding aside, we both know it was the current songstress, Adrienne, who received the loudest cheers from the crowd.
Who's Adrienne? Ask your burning question.
Hey, so not to bring down the mood, but what am I doing here? I don't know the first thing about opera, and I'm sure you had plenty of people clamoring to keep all of you safe on this little excursion. So, why me? We've already been over this, Dorothea. You and I both know this kind of thing isn't my cup of tea.
Oh, is this actually Paralog able to happen because I've had conversation with them?
Actually, your unfamiliarity is the reason we chose you to accompany us.
If that's the case, Chad, should I focus on doing Chess's supports if I can, for that reason alone?
If we brought along a bunch of star-struck fans to serve as escorts, it would end in disaster.
Sadly, we've learned from experience that people will use any excuse to get close to our singers. Sometimes, they even convince themselves that we've reciprocated their feelings, when we've clearly done nothing of the sort. Alas, we've all had to get quite good at close-quarter combat as a result.
This.
The opera company was where I learned my dagger skills, though I admit it's hardly the most appropriate weapon for a battlefield.
Sounds intense.
Indeed. Behind the glitz and glamour of the stage swirl all manner of dark desires.
Might be that particular line of dialogue would have changed if you hadn't done support. Got it.
But when it works, everyone comes together to beat back the darkness and create something magical. Like most everything else, you just have to take the good with the bad.
This kind of talk really takes me back.
Forgive our intrusion, my lady, but we're ready to begin moving again. We should reach the next town in a little over... What's all that racket?
Sounds like we're up.
Don't let them harm any members of the company.
Well, time for shit to get fucked. Now, main thing now, I actually have better battalions now. Yay! Now let's make sure my weapons are the ones I want. Ooh. Yeah, boost critical here. And let's have a sword one as well, yes. Yeah, you have people weak to axes or swords and people weak to magic. Which means, Manuela, you're no longer gonna be a thief. Go back to being a priest. You don't need the knowledge gem, so instead, take the speed charm. And do we have mage? We have mage. Ward and Bolganon. Nice. Not invert physical magical. No, I don't want that. Boost regular attacks. Let's go with that one instead. And then boost strong attacks is good for Warlock, I feel like. Thoron and Physic is nice. Let's go with Dexterity Ring. Italian. I don't have any other mage, so let's go with a sword one just to deal with the axes better. Abilities. Apex Sword. Let's get rid of Life Force. Life Force in this situation, I feel like it's no good. And is Reason good? Yes. By Strength. Yeah. You're effective against literally every enemy. You are very effective against archers, and you are very effective against swords. Oh, also, Chaz. Instead of Flash Strike, what if you have Astra? And with that, I think I'm good to go. Let's see here. Astra's great. I would imagine the class-specific ones are great.
Leave this one to. That's my cue.
Protect the opera company. Make this a performance to remember.
Please, Captain.
Are these kidnappers? Thieves? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll send them packing no matter who they are.
Not a
There
problem.
we go.
I've got this.
Okay, so we gotta protect her. A Gremory?
Here goes.
Come on. Dice. Stop it.
These people look fancy. These fancy folk always got valuables on. Now drop what you got.
Sure.
Leave
Oh
this
god,
one
there
to
are
me.
warriors over there. Seems like
Looks
there
like you
is
could use
no
some help.
path this way.
We better take these guys out quick. My turn.
On a moment to find out. Oh, I see. Yeah, can't really complain about that one. Wow.
Thank you. I can keep going now.
Let's just keep doing this again. Nice. Okay.
Leave this one to me.
Just gonna have Dorothea follow the singer. Easy. Another axe on the way. Yeah, sure. Let me just destroy your bard. I don't like that there are so many
Take a breather.
places that are don't have what's it called, blocked off strongholds. That's what it is.
They clearly love me.
Use Manuela to persuade the Manuela Fanatic. Why? Come on, buddy. Ward.
Can never be too careful.
What if I use Pokemon on my fanatic? That should convince him. Join me! Thank you. Let's go to the company songs. I thought that was already the main quest.
Intend to keep up this boorish behavior in front of the Manuela Casagrande?
What's up, man? I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
What a fickle thief.
Can't charm anyone.
Is that gonna be a Dorothea fanatic?
Dorothea? No way! Prepare to be amazed.
My turn? Not a problem.
Meanwhile, you can go over here and attack.
I've got this.
And Dorothea can start going here. Meet the gimmick of the map. Got it.
Leave this one.
Now you can go over here. Another one? Is that gonna be a chess fanatic? No.
Oh, this ain't no time for thieving.
Not a problem. Here goes.
Yeah. Use Manuela. Also heal.
This should do it.
Now die.
Apologies.
You lived? Stop that. There we go. Easy.
Leave this one to me.
Go back to guarding.
Take a breather. Sorry for attacking you. Let me make it up to you, please.
Now, you can also die.
Are you ready?
I really do like Manuela's special here. Very over the top.
Not a problem.
Dorothea will soon go to the pot where she can get some awakening.
To celebrate
Like here.
your newfound acquaintanceship, please let me aid you in battle.
Take this. Jesus, how long does that last?
I can do this.
Nice.
I'm getting better, but at what cost?
And Archer. But what kind of fan are you? Yep.
Is that Dorothea? She was always my favorite songstress.
I can see why people like this one.
That
My turn?
they know me, do they? Perhaps I can talk some sense into them.
Jesus, Oscar is good, I can see.
Enemy down.
Amazing, as I've come to expect from you.
Nice.
Not a problem. I've got. Here goes.
You know what?
Tomorrow.
1, 2, 3, die. Perfect. I just need to do that to you once more. Fuck you. Yeah, my one mistake was focus on giving her access that loses out of the cool support or cool super. Yeah. I mean, I can respect it, but I get it.
Oh, hello there. I take it you are familiar with the Middlefront Opera Company, yes? If so, might you be so good as to let us pass?
Oh, yeah, but time is gone.
Of course you can pass. I'd do anything for you.
Die, everyone.
Take on anyone! I can do this. Apologies.
Main reason I did
It
this.
seems your charms have turned even
So
these
this was right
hardened
here.
bandits to jelly.
Leave this one to me.
Yeah, I should focus on
My turn?
staying there. I do feel like it's gonna end with like, it's Chess! I'm a big fan of her work!
Sorry, but you ain't getting through here.
That, or when there's 3 warriors, that's what my job is.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, only one way to stop all of them. Ha!
The curtain falls.
Okay, I did hit them. Good.
We'll do it together.
Yep, all of them down.
The next town is so close. One more push, everyone. We must make it through.
The Eggman went sweep.
The finale.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Manuela.
Strength and beauty. What a pair.
Ooh. Jeez! Oh, hey, more! I feel like it's starting to become very much overkill. Give us more units! Now, curious. Okay, I'll almost there at the kill
Ship is
counts.
safe now. Singers, go on ahead.
Hey, she retreated.
They're getting away. Oh, you screwed this up for us good.
All stronghold gives her. Got it.
Still more of them, huh? Guess wiping them out's our only choice.
Stop the thief from their pursuit.
Not a problem. I've got this. Leave this one to me.
You can go over here.
That
How long can this go on? And how many of these whores are there anyway?
Have no fear, my dear.
Oh, hey, Hanuman!
I have come
The
to
curtain
rescue you.
falls.
Hanuman, I don't want to alarm you, but I don't think we need rescuing.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Support is appreciated. Hanuman and the Dark Bishop. Hanuman's fired up.
You came for me. Oh dear. Am I actually into
Sweet surprise. Manuela and Dorothea in the flesh. Somebody stop me, because I gotta be dreaming. You're so beautiful, Dorothea.
Okay, so that is a Dorothea fanatic. On the opposite side of the map!
It's Manuela. This reminds me of the battle scenes from our operas. You always were a natural at stage combat, Manuela.
Go down.
Jesus, Dorothea. Your swashbuckling lit up the proscenium.
I'm gonna pretend that I know what that means.
This is just the beginning.
You've exceeded all of our expectations.
Yeah! Drop right up. Nice. Now let's kill some big bad ones while I have that. Hey! Stop it. Nice. Oh god. Come on. Proscenium now the part of the theater station for the curtain. I see.
The curtain falls.
I wonder if there's an achievement for getting 10,000 hits. Because if so, I'm very close. And I want it.
The curtain falls.
Okay, yeah, gonna get it now. Ah, oh, that's not an achievement?
I've often wondered if others like you never look. Prepare to be amazed. Learn at their talents and fall instead into the bandit life.
Yes, I suppose it's lucky I turned out this way, instead of as a common thief lurking by the side of some dusty highway.
Let's do it again. And there we go.
The spotlight is mine.
I was a huge fan when I used to live in the capital.
Keep it together, Manuel.
Let me come with you.
Organon. Jesus! Wait, there's more?
One day the war will be.
Oh, never mind, there's no longer more.
Oh, Manuela, I'll follow you anywhere.
Nice. Get back here. Die by my hands. Come on. Get away from me.
I wasn't actually fishing, but I still like what we caught. It's good to know the people still really love us.
Especially bandits, apparently. Not quite sure how to feel about that.
Stage complete. And there's Opera co-volunteers. Probably still can't use it until I get Master Class, but you know.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, no shock there. Hey, wind sweep, level 3.
Only thorns.
Boost
left on this
critical!
nose.
And 60 smithing stone. Nice. I need those.
I hope everyone from the opera company made it safely to town. We had bandits popping out from every which way, didn't we, Manuela?
Indeed, but those rogues were no match for our combined charms.
You even managed to woo some of them to our side. I'm impressed. I could never do that.
Still, why were there so many bandits camped this close to a town? Is it because of the war?
Or because of the...
In a sense.
Care to explain that?
It's probably because, like, they want entertainment to, like, get their minds off the war.
Of course. You see, towns within the Empire
Or that
are
too.
tightening their security for fear of the enemy. And in regions near the front line, such as this one here, there are naturally more soldiers about.
That leaves the bandits with no place to go.
Sounds like they should just abandon the brigand's life and become mercenaries instead.
Easier said than done. Take the bandits we just fought. It's not as if they have a chain of command or central organization. They are clearly a group that came together out of common interest and survival, not any manner of grand military ambition.
Guess that explains why they fought the way they did. All swagger and no plan.
In any case, I came the moment I heard about bandit activity in the area. I hypothesized the opera company might be targeted, and so rushed to your aid.
Well done, Hanneman. That's a more clever course of action than I expected from you.
What does that mean?
You could have ended that before the second part.
Oh, don't be upset. In fact, you should be pleased I feel comfortable enough with you to speak my mind.
Promise I have to make a good team.
It's nice how you two can be so honest with each other.
Do you think so? Well, that's certainly a more pleasant way to view things.
That's exactly how I try to look at it. At least until a certain someone comes along and screws it up.
All right, knock it off, you two. If you insist on indulging in these sparring sessions, at least have the courtesy to let the rest of us leave the area first.
Do it in the bed. Take it to the bedroom.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's leave him to it.
No, wait! I apologize. Please don't leave me alone with this woman.
I'm also sorry. Let's just forget this ever happened and head back as one big happy family. All right?
Well, that was fun. Now, let's check out one more support before we continue. In that case, I want to check out Constance.
Needless to
Take a
say,
sip.
that is the only logical course of action. Excuse me, are you even listening?
No. No!
Sorry, I got distracted and missed the last part. Something about your plan to restore House Nouvelle?
That was where the conversation started. Clearly you have not listened to a single word I've said. Creating new magic, charting unknown sorcery waters. Therein lies the means to make
What
my
is sorcery?
dream a reality. To that end, I have decided that you will make a most fitting test subject for my research.
No thanks.
What reason could you possibly have to refuse? Do you not want the honor of helping House Nouvelle regain its former glory?
Not actually, no.
I don't mind lending a hand, but I'm not so keen on being a test subject. You don't even know what'll happen. Wouldn't it make sense to experiment on yourself first?
What if something happened to me?
A rather astute deduction for one such as yourself. However, there is one critical flaw in your reasoning. Were I to do as you propose, I would be unable to properly observe the
Actually,
results
better
with my own eyes.
answer.
Well then, you'll just have to be patient until someone volunteers. We'd have a big problem on our hands if something happened to me before the next battle, right? Actually, that probably goes for everyone.
I suppose you are correct. But then, my research has reached an impasse.
I guess so. Okay, how about this? Since we're at war, why not try and distinguish yourself in battle? You could still conduct your research at the same time. Combat's more my wheelhouse anyway. In fact, we could even start right now with some training. What do you say?
I respectfully decline. While I am not entirely opposed to the idea of military prestige,
It's not what I want to be known
I am
for.
unable to accompany you at this time.
Oh.
Training at night will surely suffice.
At night? But you won't have enough time if you don't train during the day. You're not planning on pulling all-nighters, are you?
Oh, please! I am not that foolish. I simply do not wish to train at this very moment.
Persuade her with logic, encourage her, leave her be.
All right, I'm not gonna twist your arm. But I'm heading over to the training grounds, so feel free to come by if you change your mind.
Very well. However, there are extenuating circumstances that prevent me from doing so. Nevertheless, I shall succeed in all my endeavors, be they magical or military, and I shall do it all in my own way.
Good for you. There we go. Now, let's do the next map. Miracle Bean. Oh. Claw's blockade stands between you and Count Bergliez. The general can't hold out much longer. You must breach through and save him before it's too late. Yeah.
I knew Count Bergliez was formidable, but I clearly did not give the man enough credit.
I'll look at it.
I thought for certain he would have fallen by
Oh, I get why now.
And yet here we are.
If we're handing out credit, Claude deserves some as well. Maintaining a siege for this long takes its own toll on morale. Yet his troops remain disciplined, well-positioned, and ready to engage us.
One advantage to a siege is mobility. They can deploy soldiers up and down the line as needed to keep the upper hand. In other words, they are outfitted with many highly mobile units, which means they can respond quickly to enemy reinforcements as well.
If we rush in blindly and are driven back, it would likely break our allies' spirits for good. Not even Count Bergliez would be able to rally them again. Surrender would be the only option.
Why are they wavering now when we're so close? We're not looking to win the war today. We just have to break the siege.
We should attack their lines at multiple positions. We don't need to win the battle. We just need them to break formation long enough for the Count and his troops to get out of there.
But what if we won?
Well, this is new. You are not often one to give voice to your opinions on tactics. Still, you have struck the proverbial nail on the head. It is exactly how we must proceed.
Then it's decided. I look forward to your exploits on the battlefield. Today, we free our Imperial allies and reward their continued valor in the face of impossible odds.
Oh yeah, I redid the last map where we fought Byleth, and turns out you don't need to fight Byleth at all to finish. It's just a side quest. Bergliez army retreats. Bergliez generals are routed. Oh boy. Persuade Raphael, Lysithea, Marianne. Oh boy. Begin the battle with the enemy slightly decreased. Back down there. Bergliez onslaught, how the Bergliez cut loose and break through the enemy siege. You know what? Yeah, I just want to see what that is. Okay, need you. Change unit. Yeah, you do have a point. Petra is probably a good idea here. Which also helps, they have a lot of axes, it seems like. I should have an archer, which means a high... where are you? There you are, Bernie.
You don't expect me to go out there and fight, do you?
And I actually don't want Edelgard on this one. I would rather have Balthus.
Turn me loose already.
And I think Boltus and Edelgard is gonna pair up. Have it like that. Oh, Persuade Raphael requires units that are not deployed. Wait, what? Oh, require units Ignat! I see! I wanna... There we go. Sorry, you're replaced with Ignatz, which means your pair-up is going to be Lawrence.
I will show you true nobility.
Ferdinand's gonna go with you. And yeah, Caspar and Petra. Now Convoy, Jess. I wish I could use the Opera Company, but yeah. Oh, they have resist tomes, not... Okay, I just thought since they were sword, they were resist, you know. Oh, that's interesting then. Windsweep, though, you're gonna be... Mortal Struggle! Temporarily resist the defense to make the stun gauge display at all attacks. Oh! Having one healer is not bad. Yeah, I mainly just want the weakness affiliation here, which they're gonna have mages, they're gonna have brawlers, they're gonna have archers, but mainly they're gonna have mages and flyers. And then if I want Petra and I need chess. But yeah, Killing Edge there, Killer Bow. Not tracking shots. Third shot. Italian. Do we have archers? We should. Yes. Spiral shots, curved shots. Instead of Shadowblade, we keep Shadowblade. Italian. More swords, but probably at E rank now. We want brawlers. There we go, C rank. You're gonna be really good against mages. And I don't think it matters really much here. But I will take Wheel Sweep. Swinging Fury, Shredder, or War Strike. Wow. But yeah, isn't that like effective against any type? And Focus Strike. Now let's look at the ability. I got Smite, which is just deal damage when I run through them. But, You have no abilities. Brawler's Wisdom is pretty nice. But Underdog. Increases damage dealt to an enemy in proportion with how much higher the enemy levels is. Oh boy! Critical, Archer's Ploy, Apex Sword. Okay, I think the rest is fine. And yeah, as you can see on the right here, I have Greatly Phil's Awakening at the start of battle. Awakening Phil's slightly faster. Warrior Gauge Phil's somewhat faster. Yeah, I just like having those active meal effects. They're pretty nice to have. Now,
here I go.
Pair people up.
Now it is I will. So I'll back you up.
There's not a. My will is theirs.
Not a problem.
I think Edelgard's better as Armor Lord than Fortress Knight. Honestly, same. But for now... Oh, hey, that's Raphael! Hey, Ignatz. I know where you need to go.
Well. I'm prepared to see this...
Begin!
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Begin!
The Bergliez controls the
go.
stronghold in the center of the flame, but the enemy has him completely cut off from aid. Our goal is to break the siege so he and his troops can evacuate safely.
Okay, ready?
So much for securing
There you are.
surrender before reinforcements arrive. Well, you all know what to do. Engage the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wanted to see the move. I haven't seen it yet.
I mentioned to show what my muscles can do. Now, who? Huh? Oh, hey, Ignatz. Let's tear into him from
Nice.
all sides.
There can be no victory this day if we do not rescue both Bergliez and his troops.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, hi, Marianne.
I stand with my friends and will not permit you to pass.
Beat Raphael. Beat
I
Marianne.
want to kill you, Raphael. So I'm just going to have to knock some sense into you instead.
Aren't negotiations with Margrave Edmund still ongoing? Perhaps we can win Marianne over to our side.
Come on. And persuade Marianne. There we go. Now, where is Edelgard? Edelgard.
Thought I might find you here, Lawrence.
Edelgard.
House Gloucester fights with the Empire now. But what of you?
Battle
Is
trance.
this truly where you wish to die?
Ah, you made me twice. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, brawlers are good.
Talks with Margrave Edmund will go much better if you surrender here.
I'm on it. No charge.
Will you not consider it?
Take a breather.
You're right. My adoptive father would want me to lay down my arms. Not my life.
Assistance, please.
Nice. There we go.
Begin.
Now, Raph,
Majesty
I'm
comes
sorry.
to rescue us. I know your spirits are weary, but rekindle them now with whatever spark of hope remains in your soul.
Oh yeah, I don't have... Jesus, all of you are starting to burn. But yeah, my special ability is that whatever paint color they walk in, they get like added in with that status effect.
This is rough. My body's crying out for a break.
Then take one. Electricity. What if there's ice like painting? Here we go. I ordered to see that my battalion is gone with the nuts.
Think about Maya. She needs you, remember? Hey, I think this will go well. I'm prepared. No fair. But, all right. I'm in, but only because it's you.
Ignis is my favorite Splatoon character.
Not a problem.
Alright, there.
I'm on it. No charge.
These battalions are get destroyed so fast if you don't control the units.
Continue pushing.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Instead, you can go over here. Hilda!
I've got this.
You were not part of those I could persuade.
Begin.
I'm on it.
You were, though.
Must secure an egg.
I
Actually,
think this will go well.
there we go.
I'm prepared to see this through.
Not a problem.
That's it for our allies. Taking down
I'm
the
ready for more
strongholds will
cutscenes.
drive a wedge in.
All right, here they come. But I came here to fight, and I won't back down.
into their siege. There are 2 strongholds. We must deploy our forces with cleverness to be taking both.
Yep.
Has already off.
Hi, Hilda.
Look, I really need to hold this line, so why don't you just leave and we'll call it a day?
Sounds fine.
Their allegiance. Translysiphilus here of her own accord.
You get Hilda? Sure. Persuade! Hey, Hilda! Or Lycidia, join us!
We're going for broke.
Get headbutted. Jesus!
I'm on it. No charge. Just
I've heard about what was done to you recently.
Didn't even have a chance for her to like argue her case.
And as one who understands
You though.
that intimately, I ask you to join my cause.
You too? Yes, alright. I'll hear you out.
Finally, one that isn't upset and makes sense to actually be listening to Edelgard.
Our allies are nearly within reach. Clear out the enemy soldiers in those strongholds.
Oh, are people dying? That's not good.
I knew this was coming, but it still hurts to fight my old friends.
You serve House Blaster. What did you expect?
It's interesting that there's actually like unique dialogue for this.
I need your help. Follow my lead. I'm ready whenever you need me. What do you think of this?
Jesus, Hilda. Okay, you know what?
Not a problem.
You need to help out this guy.
I'm here.
This up. Not when everyone's counting on me.
I shall aid you.
Hilda, you're talking about expectations. Oh yeah, there's probably dialogue for that too. You're right. You know what?
I think this will go.
I want that.
I'll provide backup.
Begin.
I'm on it. No
Take
charge.
over.
Just
My turn.
I'm on fire.
Go down.
But it does my heart good to see you. Pray, take care of my troops.
Oh,
Swapping in.
and he takes over.
I'm humbled you came for me personally, Your Majesty.
You can thank me once we're clear of this place. Now ready your troops for retreat.
What if I ran in here and we're like, hi, let me save you, dumbass.
Let's make a scene.
Yes, I will be joining you. Third
It surprises me to see you among the ranks of
Hey.
Do not be having the wrong idea. I am helping the Empire, not you.
Well met, my son. For the first time in my life,
Hey.
the end had come to me.
Yeah, I've never seen you in such bad shape. You look half dead.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
You asked for it. Target their strongholds and crush their reinforcements.
No. I'm gonna end this immediately.
They've got catapults. Who's going to stop them?
Let's make a scene.
Yes, I will be joining you. You are mine. Farewell.
Hey, look, ended.
Begin.
Go there.
I'll take your spot.
Jesus, General.
So, I don't want to panic anyone, but
My turn.
they're still hurling boulders at us.
Stop it.
Witness our power.
We'll do it together.
Yeah, he's still on his way. I didn't realize the gate was closed between here and there.
You're not here with. Okay. Time to rest. No holes. Just scram already, will you? Get out of here while you still can.
Oh, I will, Balti. Right after you explain why you're fighting for the Empire. You know Host is never gonna let you live this down.
There we go.
This stronghold will fall.
Nice.
Get out of there, Hilda. We can't lose you.
Thank you.
No.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
Get rid of your bar.
Now then, if you'll just be kind enough to let us escape this way.
The siege is coming apart at the seams. Deploy the reinforcements. Fill those gaps.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but off stream I ended up fighting Judith in one of the maps outside.
Begin.
Okay, you're good up here, I see.
They're trying to shore up areas where we thin their ranks. Don't let that happen.
Let's try.
The siege is broken, men. Your courage and perseverance have been rewarded.
The way is open. Move as one and defend the Count and his soldiers as we go.
Mortal struggle.
You think I'm just gonna let you slink out of here? Ha!
Yes.
I'm already 2 steps ahead. Looks like we're up.
Ah, fuck!
They cut off our escape and... Oh no. Look who's with them.
Yeah, but where's the thief, though?
I've got this.
You know
Not
what?
a problem.
Do you have... No. Okay. Go over here.
Move or put a dent in Gerald's company with the numbers he has. I vote we rush Claude's main position instead.
Thank you.
Catch him by surprise. Do we flank from the left or
Okay.
right?
There's 3 of you.
Now, attack!
We're going for broke.
Give me money!
It's over.
Thank you.
Either way, let's choose a path and clear out
I'm on it.
Alois is over there, I see.
anyone foolish enough to stand before us.
The Count's soldiers we saved would be of great use if we place them under his command.
Go, Bergliez!
Well, that isn't right. Maybe we can stop and rest for a few here?
Keep your eyes on me.
Take a breather.
Go south.
With this many troops, I can finally turn the tide. Time to wipe
There
the
we go.
grin off that Alliance kid's face.
Oh, wait, I see something important.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
There. And with that, Ignatz
Go well.
can go over here.
So much for choosing which side to flank. It seems we must follow the Count's lead.
Her Majesty has given us a chance to escape. Rush the enemy and smash the Alliance to splinters!
Okay,
Not a problem.
I'm gonna actually send her over to Alois over there. Meanwhile, the rest of us is gonna take care of everything else.
Everyone, stay with him.
Oh, jeez.
You're going the wrong way.
Now, attack!
We're going for broke. It's over.
That worked.
Sorry to cut your escape short. I'm
Nope.
on it. No charge.
I'm just gonna guard you.
Is it my turn?
That's not at all the way I was looking. You are going to die, though.
Begin.
I'll take your spot.
Hi. Let me grab this.
Charge and attack.
My name is
Accessory.
Rangel, and by my honor, you will go no further.
Uh-huh.
No Bergliez goes the long way round. We smash through and make our own path.
Oh, that's great.
Is he nuts? That's not even a proper path. Is he just coming straight for us?
I, too, would be horrified.
Which is exactly why I think it may work.
That's actually fantastic. Yeah, there's Mage. Come on already! Show your weak point again. There you go.
We're nearly clear of the battlefield. Just one more push and... Oh no!
Claude!
It won't do to have you slip
Or not
past
Claude.
now.
I think this will go well.
Help out.
My turn. The action scene. Clever of Claude to keep this little surprise for the moment it would matter
Stop
most.
this.
I'll handle the mercenary. The rest of you press on. Don't stop, no matter what.
Bergliez is smart enough to know when to be stupid.
You'll never get a better crack at the Alliance's leadership. Your
There we go.
Majesty. Hit them with all you have. Leave nothing on the battlefield.
Hey, look at this.
Now Bergliez is keeping the Ashen Demon busy.
Okay, everyone else, go there.
I got this. Which means now is our chance to strike at Claude.
The battle's lost if they've made it this far. But maybe I can still take out an officer or two.
Bye. Whee!
I can stand this no longer. I'm falling back.
That was treated good.
Avoiding us entirely and attacking the main position instead. Looks like someone over there has half a brain after all.
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Never too late to do the
Get
right
back
thing.
over here.
Come back to us.
Stop trying to sway me, Claude. It's not going to work. Come on.
This is not what I expected.
No, don't miss.
Witness our power.
Okay, it hits.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
That missed though? Excuse me.
All right.
There we go. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
Come on, one more. But yeah, by also not being forced to fight Violet, I'm not gonna fight Violet after this and just go straight for Claude. Oh, I'm gonna wait for this to be like done.
Well, this was fun.
Not a problem.
Okay, so there we go. Wait, I remembered.
Barely even got to stall for time.
It's what I said when if I were a coward.
Witness our power.
How much time is left? Ah, enemies defeated is not enough to get S rank.
We'll do it together. I got you now. Witness my true power.
No. Okay, you know what? No, never mind. You know what? Never mind. You're gonna take too long to fight. Instead, but
So you're the one who's messing up all of my clever plans.
Hey, I just work here. You're gonna make a nice trophy for the Emblem.
there we go. Nice 300 hits.
Witness our power.
We'll do it together. I got you now.
All right.
Direct stuff.
Enemy down.
Watching you fight is like
Let's just keep doing it.
motion.
Now, attack.
We're going for broke. It's over.
Money.
They've got me cornered. Better think fast.
Ow. Ow. Oh no. No.
I'm swapping in.
And
In the name of
time to go.
Don't be nice. Not good.
Go down. Why is the battle not done? And why is it not level up a quote? Or level up quote? Doesn't bode well.
That's all I can take. Let's see if our new mercenary friend is worth all that gold.
No. I have to defeat. Oh, fine.
Enough. I'm falling back.
Stop it.
Just leaves the Ashen Demon. We're close to the finish line. So let's take whatever time we need and do this right.
So we did have to defeat Violet.
Assistance, please.
Let's make a scene.
Yes, I will be joining you. Third round.
That clash with Count Bergliez has left.
Begin.
The
Uh-huh.
Demon Wheels is going to. This will be our best chance to crush that pest for good.
Take it over here.
The Empire has grown strong.
Come on.
No, the enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Follow my lead. I'm ready whenever you need me. What do you think of this?
This didn't go how I expected, but I can still do some damage.
No. No, you can't.
Times have we fought now? Either way, this will be the last.
Sure.
Right about that. I'm not letting you leave here alive, Ashen Demon.
Come on.
Direct stuff.
Stop it.
Now, attack!
It's not over, it's over.
I must out.
Eh.
I might actually have to work for this one.
Yes, you do.
We finally got that menace on the ropes. We can win this.
Okay, what's gonna change? Are you gonna become like so this?
Witness my true power.
I don't wanna. Come on. You're so close. Hey! Now, time for me to get fucked. Yup. Hey, wait. Excuse me?
Such vexing arrogance for one so small. Perhaps you truly are one of their descendants. In any event, you labor to destroy my vessel, did you?
Oh.
That is a
Well
deed
then.
most foul. One you will pay for with your life.
Why can you teleport?
You cannot hope to win so bound in flesh.
So this, what are you doing?
Pitiful.
This isn't a fight you can win. Get out of there.
Jesus!
Run all you like. Why do you fight me?
Why so this?
Well then.
I'm sorry, Claude. They were too much.
Don't just skip over that.
It's all right, Hilda. Well, it's not, but I knew this was a possible outcome. I was hoping the terrain might let us hold, but against that many soldiers deployed that skillfully, it just wasn't enough.
You sound sad. It's a little weird.
We lost 3 of our friends.
Look at how many people have died because I decided to fight this war. Maybe I should have just let the Empire have their way.
My father and the others never would have accepted that. You had to throw everything you had at the enemy at least once, or they'd think you were a coward forever.
Wow, Hilda. I didn't think you'd picked up on all of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Too bad everything I had still wasn't enough.
Well, the next step is to put our heads together and figure out what to do next.
I hope you don't mind if I lean on you and that brother of yours for support. Lester's Round Table is overdue for some big changes.
Again, Your Majesty, you've got my deepest thanks for rescuing us. And since my lack of foresight's to blame, let me apologize again for what happened.
I mean, you did break open the
I will
exit
not
path
hear
for
of it,
us.
Count Bergliez. Had any but you been in command, I would be collecting corpses right now instead of thanks. I failed to see what Duke Regan and Count Gloucester were plotting. The blame is mine alone. So I will hear no more self-reproach from you. Go now and rest those weary bones.
I'm grateful for the kindness, Your Majesty. Honestly, this experience shook me more than you might realize.
Understandable, you were about to get
Made it
fucked.
through without the brave men and women who served me. They're the ones who deserve your praise.
Understood. I will see they are duly rewarded. Hubert, summon Monica and have that put in writing as an official decree. And now, I want to know how we are faring with our efforts in the kingdom.
Yeah, time to go back over there instead. Hey, we actually did it! I'm shocked!
I've found strength in adversity.
Actually got enough kills to make it at the end.
Amazing what a little bloodshed can do.
Yeah. MVP. Bolthus! Let's go!
this.
Break shot.
I didn't think I could
Steady
get
mind.
any strong.
This is.
Desperation. Whoa. Wolf fangs? Effective against mounted units. Nice. And boost aerial attacks. Nice. Ooh boy, next chapter. Oh boy. And 3 more supports available. Raphael is now playable, Lycidia is now playable, Marianne is now playable, and I got 10 renown.
And here I thought we won.
You did.
As did I.
Well, I guess Byleth.
Who knew the Ashen Demon had that kind of strength? Not that I'm making excuses. You gave me power of my own, and it still wasn't close to enough.
That's not true.
Of course it is. What am I even up against here?
Good question.
It's like I looked away for 1 second, and suddenly I was facing someone else entirely.
That would explain what was troubling me before. That is the unique danger I sensed. Still,
Some of them are time
you
sensitive.
can
Good to
win this
know.
fight. I know you can. And I'll do whatever I can to make it so. We'll claim victory over that monster together.
Encourage from Arvel's words.
You know what? You're right. I'll be strong enough one day if I just keep at it. Still, one day could be years from now at this rate. We should probably think of a backup plan. And hey, the Ashen Demon's a mercenary, right? Might be best for the Empire to toss some coin their way and put the rivalry behind us.
Yeah, since that's gonna
You want
happen.
to hire that thing.
Yes?
Seriously? Fighting side by side with the Ashen Demon? Are you mad?
You make it sound like the worst idea in the world.
Because it
We have
is.
a war to win here, remember? Gotta keep an open mind.
Ah, I understand now. You've witnessed your adversary's true strength and convinced yourself you cannot win.
No.
What? No. I just know a valuable resource when I see one. And we're far better off with them than we are against them.
Very fair.
If that's really how you feel, then so be it. But trust me, you don't need to worry. You'll get stronger soon, I promise.
What do you mean?
So maybe don't go relinquishing your prey just yet. After all, I desire nothing more than to see you achieve your goals.
Oh, why?
A glove does not defy.
There
the
you
hand,
are.
And yet you've done just that. So this is my name. Yet I am also called the Beginning. I am progenitor and mother to all who call Fodlan home.
Where am I?
I am not here to answer all you ask. Yet I will grant the one. You stand before my throne. If you so wish, then take a seat. But know then that your flesh is mine to wield.
What happened?
You lack the power to resist.
My flesh? What are you saying?
You should not have interfered. I could have cut that wretch down with a stroke.
Okay, Morgana.
That one vexes me so. When next we meet, I must step in and deal with them myself. It is quite clear that you cannot my power safely wield. Do I speak plain?
Not in the slightest. I have so many questions.
Hey, lazy bones. Get up already.
Hey.
You sure you're all right? You don't seem like yourself.
What do you mean?
I'm fine. Just a strange dream.
Like the ones you used to have.
Yes, but this time we
Now,
talked.
why am I here?
You fool! That was no dream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. Wait, didn't you...
Do you lack wits? My voice is not for him. Whenever I speak, it is for you alone.
On second thought, I think there is something wrong. I mean, my hair's still a different color, right?
Yes, and your eyes too. How that happened is beyond me. Anyway, we lost the battle, so probably best to wave this place goodbye and find somewhere to rest up.
Is that a fact?
Actually, I think I'd feel more comfortable staying here on the battlefield a while longer. I just need to swing my sword around, get my head on straight. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
If you say so, but if it gets any worse, tell me.
Hubert, if you would.
Okay, and then we're back here again, okay.
Of course, Your Majesty. Let me apprise you all as to what is going on.
In the
As
north.
you know, our talons have been sunk in our little alliance problem for some time now. But now we must deal with the kingdom, which has sent an army to claim the heads of Count Rowe and any others who came over to our side. However, Rowe is seated at Aryan Road, the fortress city. A citadel as hard to crack as Fort Mercius.
Ah, Aryan Road. The Silver Maiden.
Seems sorta weird to call a big hulking place like that a maiden.
That's because she's as hard to get near as the purest of maidens. If you're still confused, that's your own problem.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
Our reports indicate that despite the strength of the kingdom's army, they are still struggling to take the fortress city. But, given enough time, they will. Unless we send reinforcements. Therefore, we must direct our attention to the kingdom once more.
Will this constant bouncing between the kingdom and alliance not take its toll on our soldiers?
Probably.
Who said we were taking our entire force?
Oh.
We will depart for Garrigmok with elite troops, then collect fresh units before proceeding west.
Fresh.
Simultaneously, I plan to have Duke Garrett summon the Western Lord soldiers and march toward the fortress city. We will join up at that point and strike at the kingdom's main force together. What say you to that?
I would say it is the ideal strategy, at least on paper.
Okay, let's keep our optimism in check here. I mean, speaking from personal experience, nothing ever turns out the way you want it to.
Should we be having concern? If the plan is good, we will find success.
And the Alliance? They may attempt another one of their schemes while we're distracted.
They will not. Her Majesty is taking a measured approach to resolving matters with Leicester. Count Bergliez is worn as thin as they are. We will have him set up camp at the Great Bridge and continue negotiations from there. To our advantage, Gloucester's new Count Lawrence has decided to join the Empire.
No!
Additionally, the daughters of Houses Ordelia and Edmund have been given leave to fight by our side.
That's more like
Besides,
recent news.
From what I hear, the Round Table is too busy chewing itself apart to start any more trouble.
That leaves only the Knights of Saros to contend with. The Minister of Religious Affairs will handle them.
My father? But he's not capable of facing the Knights?
Exactly.
I let the Ashen Demon outmaneuver me in the last battle. That won't happen again.
The Maiden's Peril.
Scarlet Blaze. The Maiden's Peril.
I forget you always read that.
When he learns of the Empire's struggle, Dmitri decides the time is right to strike. He moves swiftly to drive the Empire out, toppling one unfaithful Western lord after another. Finally, he descends on Aryan Road, seat of Count Rowe, the first lord to betray him. Thus does Edelgard's army begin another grueling march to rescue a different count.
Time to save.
We've been here before.
Yeah, we have.
But we were in such a rush to rescue Leonardo that we never got more than a glimpse of Aryan Road. Can't really appreciate the scale that quick. And now we're back to bail it out.
If only Claude hadn't hatched his futile scheme. We could have avoided all these needless battles and saved countless lives.
Yet, in a more positive light, he handed us the perfect opportunity to show that not even the Alliance and Kingdom together can match the Empire's strength. Once we crush the army of Fargus, our superiority will be clear for all to see.
And will that actually result in fewer casualties going forward? Because that is what would put Her Majesty's heart at ease.
Hopefully.
I will make no guarantees for matters beyond our control. So long as fanatics are willing to die for the Central Church, casualties are inevitable.
We broke the Alliance's siege, and we can break the Kingdom's too.
We're lucky it's a stronghold like Aryan Road that's under siege. It shouldn't be half the nail-biter we had to deal with last time.
Yes, but last time Count Bergliez was in command. For all we know, Count Rowe will break like a twig and surrender the moment he hears the first soldier crest the hill.
As I see it, we have two options. We can take a direct path for Aryan Road, or we can wait until we scatter the Kingdom troops that are fanned out in the north. It is a most vexing decision.
As a professional at staying holed up, I think we should secure the perimeter first and get rid of as much danger as we possibly can. Time is important. We should be striking fast and hard.
I agree with Petra.
War doesn't wait. We should free the city while we still have the chance.
Let's keep both options open and see how the situation unfolds. General Randolph.
Your Majesty.
I commend you for holding Aryan Road with what few soldiers you had.
Thank you, Your Majesty. But I am unworthy of such praise when I failed to prevent the siege. Coordination with Count Rowe proved difficult. It was all I could do merely to keep the enemy in check.
That alone is commendable. The more foolish man would have rushed to glory, and gotten himself and his underlings killed in the process.
But you didn't.
I have a key role for you in the coming rescue, General. I know you were up to the task.
Of course, Your Majesty.
My brother and I will give our all.
Very good. But do not let your eagerness for victory come at the cost of lives. We have many more battles ahead and must conduct ourselves accordingly.
Hey there, Edelgard.
Sup, dude?
Leafing through documents, are we? This is new.
Yeah, completely out of character, I know. But one of these reports has been stuck in my mind. Back when Count Rowe declared fealty to the Empire, other lords committed to doing the same, right? But the moment we left and the Kingdom army marched south, they fell right back in line.
Probably because we haven't heard about Dmitri.
It's like they never betrayed Fargus in the first place.
Good memory. That's exactly what happened. Houses Elidor and Duval both made overtures to join the Empire.
So why is the Kingdom welcoming them back without so much as a wrist slap? Is this another House Gloucester thing where the politics demand it? Seems like
Such
their
as
importance as
Canry.
noble families outstrips the fact they're all two-faced liars.
Politics are doubtless involved, but the heads of houses can change, as they did with Gloucester. We're not bound to place importance on any one individual, only the bloodline.
So the kingdom's aristocracy gets the same free pass as the alliances.
For now.
Yes, and the empires as well, even though I do my best to treat everyone equally. I cannot afford to slight a minister's house, for example. They broke fealty to the former prime minister when they swore it to me. Would you call that treachery? What makes it different from the actions of Count Gloucester?
Ask her what she thinks. Says it depends on ulterior motives. Says she's comparing apples to oranges. What does she think?
I don't know. You tell me.
It depends on what motivated the change of heart. Was it for land? For status? To exact revenge or seize glory? Because I view a betrayal for any of those reasons to be utterly worthless.
Yeah, money and vengeance are pretty shallow motives. Well, that's why I'm here.
I'm not talking about mercenaries. I'm talking about lords. Each of their decisions has the ability to upend the lives of thousands, if not more. Only a person with the character to realize that is truly fit to lead.
I've worked for plenty of nobles in my time. Until now, I couldn't have cared less what it means to actually be one. But then you gave me responsibility over all of these soldiers, and it... Well, I guess I'm starting to see the world in a different way. And the people who live in it, too.
I see.
I admit, your grand designs sail clear over my head sometimes. Most of the time, actually. But that's why I stand by you. I feel like one of these days, something important's gonna rub off on me.
No.
And I feel the same. You've opened my eyes to all manner of things I might never have seen otherwise.
I do like this dynamic a bit more than Byleth and Edelgard's. Mainly because like this fits in with Edelgard's vision of like you can become of status if you're talented enough. Meanwhile, like granted, Chess has a transformation thing, but Byleth essentially had Sothis inside of her and became like Rhea's apprentice, and therefore got a high status out of that instead of her mercenary skills. Like, granted, Edelgard saw the mercenary skills and that was a bonus, but it's diminished her ideal.
You are a commoner without the fetters of a family.
Exactly!
Wielding your sword directly for me. That's more valuable than you may realize.
Yeah, Byleth is basically God, which doesn't really help Edelgard's case. This is interesting. Wait, what? Can I go directly against the next main story fight? I'm not gonna go to a fight immediately. I just want to see where can I go to start with. Okay, so either side, I see. Oh, Sarah Snare. A noble among nobles. Huh. Interesting. Probably want to get Anna's shop as fast as possible. Mainly because Anna's shop gives me more advanced seals. Oh god, I gotta talk to everyone again. Now, when I actually have a question about the supports. If they're time sensitive, is it only Chess's that are time sensitive, or is it anyone else's? Because I know this is a thing, because that actually happened with Bernie earlier. And if they are time sensitive, should I focus on doing the C supports above anything else? Oh yeah, also, our new units are here. We have Marianne, who can only... Hey, Bernie! Finally a cross-house convo. Surprised it took this long. Have with Edelgard. Oh, no, but you have it Hubert and Ferdinand instead. But Ignatz having on... Raphael as with Ash and Petra. Interesting. And Baltus have gotten one with Edelgard. Nice. First, time to shoot my voice down. I'm just still curious. Oh yeah, here's the document. Appearances, all war, all academy. It would not surprise me if we will get a DLC at some point. Bergliez said, yeah, Hubert, let's say these supports are amazing. I can imagine. Yep, I have enough points to buy these, but I don't want to. Because I don't know what these two are. Oh, chat, tell me immediately right now. Is this New Game Plus? Because if so, I will start using it now.
What is it?
Having second thoughts? Don't worry about it, you're human after all. A little wavering is only natural. Trust in me. I will guide you to the right answers. This cap is getting bigger and bigger.
Greetings.
I find myself relieved that this battle with the Alliance has come to an end. Though I sore fealty to the Empire, it is no pleasant affair to be thrown into war against former comrades. Yeah. It would be far more easy if the Alliance and Empire were to be united. Say that's impossible. I can see it happening. Hey, you never know, right? Yes, I am certain that if interests were to align, they would not hesitate to come together. Good. You can't miss on Ferdy and Hubert's peace support if you advance too far in the story, but not sure about any others. Okay. I'll try and see if I can get those two done then.
Listen.
Do you know that the Kingdom and Alliances possess which the Empire does not? Perhaps my question is overly broad, so let me just get to the point. I refer to the Heroes' Relics. I not know much about them.
I don't know.
Relics are those fancy weapons used by folks with crests, yeah?
Truth be told,
they are handed down among the nobles of the Kingdom and Alliance, who descend from the great heroes known as the Ten Elites. In any event, relics are such powerful weapons that it is said to a single one of them equals the might of 1,000 ordinary soldiers. Such is what it means to face off the Kingdom and the several relics in their possession. You do have a point, there are not many relics in, like, Empire control.
That's not good.
We ended up facing against Gerald's mercenaries again in Regan. It's almost like there's some faithful connection between us and them. Talk about my relationship. I actually fought them a while ago and lost. Badly. Which means they've always been strong. That makes it all the more curious. Random guy number 1.
Wait up.
Seems like we got more mercs on our side lately. Can we really trust them? Wouldn't be surprising if they had a couple of spies mixed among them. Better keep the important information close to the vest. No need to tell the mercs everything, after all. Those people would turn in their own grandmother for a couple of coins if it came down to it. Ah. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, goddess. Oh, excuse me. Do you need something? Her faith.
What do you think?
The Empire is working to annihilate the Central Church, yet faith is clearly important to you. Are you really okay with all this? I feel a bit conflicted because I accepted the doctrine of the Central Church simply as a matter of course. But as long as I can still pray, that is enough. Jurita!
I suppose.
I don't care about Fargus personally, but I do have a family there. I hear they are fighting for the kingdom. On the battlefield, they are our enemy. Wonder about this situation. What about your family? Never would have thought I'd hear about the family from you. You talking siblings or what? My mother and sister. They're all I have. The lives of enemies and allies means nothing to me. But I could not bear to lose her. Which one is her? Even if you have a level C, you can still build them. I do like that, yeah. That's a good change in my opinion. Hey guys! Ignots! We're fighting on the same side! I'm more excited about this than a ham feast!
Excellent.
I'm excited too, Raphael. But hey, how are Maya and your grandfather doing? Great as usual. That's why I'm fighting, so they can keep on living a good and happy life. In that case, let's fight as hard as we can, so we never have to be on the opposite sides again. Good job, guys. I want to buy, but I feel like I need to save.
Okay, so.
Never in my life I thought I'd run into somebody who could take out Holst. I don't know about the Bergliez guy. I mean, he and Holst are so blessed and strong that they don't even seem human. But Bergliez has a crest, whereas Holst doesn't. So if it comes down to a draw, that's basically a win for Holst, yeah? Either way, I sure don't want to tussle with either of them. Maya's great, so is Mia, yes. Oh.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got
Fine.
quality friend. You've got
Fine.
quality friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Baron Martin?
Hear a girl out, will you?
I'm a Baron Martin, and my territory is located southeast of here. Not that I expect you to know that, of course. I fear we're something of a minor house. Nonetheless, I will help you capture Arianrod. Thank you.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to
As it
report.
happens-
The gates of Arianrod seems to be every bit as gigantic and sturdy as those of the capitals. Oh, how I would love to stand watch there. Not that I would be proud of the tiny gate we have here. Wait, did I just call it tiny? Forget I said anything. You're doing an important job. It's not the size, it's the importance that matters.
Supplies are the
Give
lifeblood
me
of any
supplies.
army. Everything has its use.
We must speak.
Grow stronger through battle, combat experience, and really is the greatest teachers. Hunting beasts and hunting people are different things after all. Ask her how it's different. Fighting and hunting are different, huh? How so? Beasts are determining enemy strength and choosing whether to fight or run. But many people are not able to do this, which leads to battles of much pointlessness. Fair. And here I could fix some weapons, but that costs so much. I will do it if I have some weapons I can fix that doesn't require smithing stone. But all of them do.
See you around.
Smithing stone is such a valuable resource. Flesh! I'm so glad Her Majesty praised Randolph's efforts, and it seems like he received a reward too. My brother works incredibly hard for our sakes, and I want to help however I can.
Do this.
Hold on, Randolph. I'll help you, I swear it. When are you going to be playable? Hubert. It appears the King of Fargus himself has come to recapture Arianrod. The outcome of this battle will very likely contribute heavily to the balance of the power between Adresti and Fargus. I look forward to the great success on your part, but I also trust you to look after Her Majesty. This is the kingdom we face, and there's no end to rogues who seek to claim her life. I found my recent performance to be lacking. Nonetheless, Her Majesty honored me with praise, and now my heart is full. Perhaps if I continue to accrue meritorious deeds to my name, I will be permitted to establish a house. For my family, I will do whatever it takes. That's the spirit.
A moment of your time.
Arianrod, known as the Silver Maiden, originally belonged to the Empire. Sadly, the Count Rowe of the time betrayed the Empire and drove a wedge in their defenses. But now it belongs to the Empire once more, and we will never again let it fall into enemies' hands. So are we going to be defending next time?
Did you need something?
I don't think much about the Lord himself, but those Gaspard folks are an impressive lot. Most love Lord Leonardo like a father, and are even willing to lay down their lives for him. Maybe he's more praiseworthy than I realize. Fair.
How can I serve?
This was once Arundel territory, but the Regent's rebellion saw the house ended. After that, it came under control of House Restbulg. The Minister of Imperial Household began coming and going off. Talk arose and it would be granted to House Vestra, but for now it remains in the Irish Restbulg influence. I'll talk to two more and then I'll probably do the support. We have more troops than ever now. It just goes to show how important this battle is. But on the other side of that coin, it will doubtless lead to ever greater losses. Be realistic but upbeat.
You sure?
then it's a good thing that we got folks like you to keep those numbers low. Still, we have no choice but to be realistic and face the day the best we can. I find your calm reassuring. Caspar.
Thing is,
For a long time, all I cared about was just being just like my father in every way, and then surpassing him. But now I know that's not enough. I mean, there have to be people even stronger than him, right? I agree with the man. Actually, you might be right. And besides, true strength comes in all forms and shapes. See? You get it. Still, I've got a lot of goals for myself, so I know there's a long road ahead. Yeah. Now, let me just acquire some advanced classes here. Because I need some more high rank classes. Specifically of those that I tend to use a lot. Or want to use a lot as well. Warlock. There we go.
You can't do the job without the outfit.
It's not the size of surface area of the gate, it's the fact it's covered. There we go. Nice. Bicycle Swarm. Manuela. Bishop. Yeah, I'm mainly gonna focus on like giving everyone at least one advanced. Let's just say this. Advanced class set. Yeah. I don't want to like waste seals because they seem a lot more limited in this game than they usually have been. And Paladin here. One step closer to Death Knights. Yes. These are fine. And now I can go for the classes down here. But they also actually need to master. Oh, hey! You start as Warlock, Bishop, and Grappler, I see. That's nice, actually. But that means only the ones that I needed is Ignatz now, Lawrence, and Ash are the main ones that need advanced seals. Which, in turn, means I have an advanced seal to spare. Question is, I'm probably gonna use it on Chess as a Warlock when Mage is finished.
With proper training,
And let me give my voice a little break and do a support combo. Yeah, I see Ferdinand and Hubert do not have B support yet, but it's getting there. I'm curious about Baltus and Edelgard.
Ah, Edelgard. Perfect timing. Got a minute?
Oh, I should autoplay.
What is it, Balthus?
The little birdie told me Her Majesty is looking to hire a bodyguard.
I don't know where your birdie got its information, but yes, that's correct.
Well, that's great, because I know the perfect guy for the job.
Me!
When it comes to strength, integrity, and loyalty, he gets top marks all around.
And let me guess, his name is Balthus.
How did you know?
Bingo! So hey, I bet an Emperor's bodyguard gets paid pretty well, yeah? I need the coin, and you need the protection. We both stand to come out on top here.
I see. Well, you will need to discuss the matter with Hubert first.
Believe me, I tried. That guy didn't even give me the time of day. He said, and I quote,
Why would I trust Her Majesty's safety to a walking pile of liabilities such as yourself?
Jesus, Balthus! Jesus, man!
Ask me again once you've cleaned up your act. And do be sure to use a good soap.
So rude.
And what makes you think I won't tell you the same?
Edelgard, you have nothing to say to that? Nothing at all?
So, that's a no?
No, it's an absolutely not. You wish to safeguard my back, but Hubert has given me a full litany of reasons why I shouldn't trust you to protect any side of me at all. You were once the head of House Albrecht, yet now you are a vagabond. You also owe money to Gloucester and other houses, and have a bounty on your head, which is apparently the only part of you required to collect said bounty. And need I even delve into your family history?
Don't bring my family into this.
Leave it to the minister of the Imperial household to dig up every last ugly detail on a man.
Not every detail is ugly. We know you defeated Lord Holst at the tournament in Goneril, becoming the first and only person ever to do so.
He's gonna probably say it was luck.
So, while people do not question your strength, they might hold you in higher regard if you manage to pull the rest of yourself together. Beginning with how you treat women.
Well, hold on there. I'm not about to pursue some dalliance with my boss. Especially when that boss is the Emperor. Even I have my limits.
Judith, on the other hand.
I rather doubt that.
Well, there's only one way to prove me wrong. You're just gonna have to hire me.
Flawless plan, Malthus.
You must truly think me a fool. How disappointing.
Hey, it was worth a try. But, alright, you win. I'll give up on the whole job search.
Yeah, I can see why you like that one. Besides, it's interdimensional anyways. I mean, yeah. Well, too bad, Ash. Leonardo and his forces lead the vanguard to Arianrod. You'll be quite familiar with Arianrod, seeing as it's the House Rose residence. Leonardo is very important to me, as is everyone else in the Kingdom Army. I don't want to whine, I really don't. But I also don't want to fight them. Love how tiny Edelgard is next to Baltus Pocket Emperor. I feel like I've seen fan art of that somewhere, just pocket-sized Edelgard. How do I get over there? I found out. Jesus! There we go. Barnabas.
Hunger is the
Also,
true
cook a meal. Greatly feels awakening at the start of battle. Yes. No. I actually want a meal that is Hubert and Ferdinand. SR, that's Hanuman's house. Ah, that's his house. Nope. Ferdinand. Non-Ferdinand, but him. Oh! Oh, why is... Okay, there we go. Somewhat reduced, slightly fell scared before engaged in battle.
Solid, solid.
What do you think?
Let me ask you something, Hubert. Have you ever told Edelgard that you,
Oh.
Mealtime is when you put food in your mouth, not your foot.
Dare I ask which one of them you were talking about?
Amazing!
Arianrod, huh? Sure wish I had an invincible fortress. I could lock myself away in forever. Still, I know that there's no such thing as something that being truly invincible. I mean, even Count Bergliez loses on occasion, right? Which means it's only a matter of time for Arianrod. Don't feel like that when we're the one defending it.
Hello there.
Hey there, remember me? I guess you don't. I was in the same year as you in the Golden Deer House. A few of the houses in the Alliance are following the Empire now, including the one that I work for. Happy!
Listen up.
Going back and forth in the mountain reminds me of my hometown. I haven't seen anyone there in a long time, but I think I'd like to head back someday. It's in the middle of some great mountains. No wait, some great fortress? Or forest? It'll come to me eventually. Ferdinand.
As it happens,
I thought Count Ro might turn back to the kingdom as more readily, but instead he mounts a stout defense from the castle. Why, I unlocked it? I did? Perhaps the possessor some backbone after all. I agree with him. Well, I agree, especially when you consider the situation with Count Gloucester. I believe that man had his reasons, but I understand what you're trying to say. Did I unlock it? No, I didn't. But it's so close! So yeah, I'm probably gonna pair them up in some battles in the future. I looked up to the knights in the kingdom since I was a small girl. But now the time has come to cross spears with them. I find myself increasingly nervous. I pray I fight in a way that does not shame my opponents. I could also just train with them together. That should also work.
Hello. Let's see.
I capitulated to the Empire, which might actually give my father great peace of mind. You see, House Ordelio has some kind of some time to clear their inclinations, swear allegiance to the Empire. But in my father's heart of hearts, I know he wanted to join the other lords of the Alliance and fight against the Empire. He once feared cruel treatment in the Empire's hands, so I was fighting in his place. That's why she decides to surrender. She really wants to obey. You don't seem to like the type to like the Empire much, so why fall in with us? Well...
Are you serious?
I'm rather curious about Edelgard, so... no, please forget the last part. Well, that was the only part. Even tinged with sadness, her face remains as splendid as always. Still, I wish I could do something that brings her joy. If only I was smarter, or stronger, or both. Well, I'll just do my best with I can with what I got. And I'm hoping you'll do the same.
Did you hear?
The army's attacking Arianrod is evidently being led by King Dimitri himself. Pretty scary to be fighting a guy who killed his own uncle to take to his path to the throne, huh? Even those who simply sided with his uncle were named as perpetrators in the tragedy of Dusker and punished accordingly. Village chief? Despite the difference in hair color, Her Majesty looks very much like her mother, Anselma. What, me? Oh, I'm just the head of a nearby village who's come to greet the Emperor. Her Majesty's mother, Anselma, was born right here in the former Arundel territory. She would often come to visit our village, though it was a great many years ago. I still remember her as a most wonderful person. Interesting! I don't think we really hear much of Edelgard's mother. So it's Edelgard and Concept.
Excuse me.
Have you heard the rumors? I heard someone else in our ranks who wishes to see their house restored. I think that means Randolph?
Huh?
You mean Randolph? Randolph, is it? I see. Tread lightly, Randolph, for I have committed your name to memory. I shall not be outdone by you, my dear fellow. I will see my house restored first.
Do you have a moment?
I confess, I'm a little more relieved that things have finally settled down in region. And that's to say nothing of my relief that we didn't lose Count Bergliez in the bargain. However, it looks like we'll need to keep a careful association with Claude moving forward. If this happens about Count's safety, caution her about Claude. Yeah, Claude's a tough nut to crack. Definitely not someone you want to test strategically speaking. I agree. But rather than repeatedly fighting him to no avail, perhaps our best option is... No, now is not yet the time. Are you gonna invite him to join us? And now, for the final thing, one training session.
Time to work you into shape.
Hubert here. Swap you with you. There we go. Perfect.
We both were sweating greatly.
Nice.
I must make the most of this ability.
Darksmage Wisdom.
Training can be... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, no, not still there. But I would guess a Battle or two would fix that. Okay, Anna's on the left side, so that's the side I probably want to tackle first. The Kingdom's army is clashing with some bandits. Take this opportunity to launch a surprise attack and defeat both forces. probably not gonna aim for S rank, especially now that I know it's not required. So we need axes. So what's our new units? Raphael, Lysithia.
There's no time to waste.
Let's go Lysithia and Hubert.
Scarlet Path.
I don't like these people I'm fighting. They're very annoying classes. Yeah, let's bring an axe with me instead.
Watch our enemies fly.
Then I need... Yeah, I can have you.
To waste.
And let's just bring in
war
these
is
two.
ours to be won.
Wait. Dark Mage is not effective against... Oh, it's just good against cavalry. Wow, doubles the damage against cavalry specifically. Well then. Grants the Dark Mages and Dark Bishops a rare chance to instantly defeat non-commander units with class action. Yes, please. But yeah, in that case, I see there's a lot of horses here, so I'll take that. Anti-cavalry weapons are very useful, I can imagine. Now... Convoy here. Fine. So what's your things? Steel Tome. I would rather have an axe thing than lance. You have Swarm, Miasma, Heal, and Nosferatu. Abilities, Mastermind, Trust. I haven't fixed your things. I will have to do that later. Like the Wolf Claws, yeah. Meanwhile, we have you. Give yourself an axe as well. Just to get doubled here. I can give you something against bows, which is magic. And then you. What do we need? Against brawlers, so archer. Or at least I believe archer. Oh wow, that's an endurance difference between B and C rank, I see. Dauntless. There we go. Okay. Maybe also give ourselves some equipment here. You shall get Knowledge Gem. And you can grab Strength Ring. And you can have Speed Ring. And just double checking that all of them have skills they want. Good, okay. I hope at the very least. Abilities. No reason not to have defense tactics. Yep. Yeah. Alright.
Right, let's do this. Finally.
You can keep
Join.
got you covered.
There's not a question. My
Join.
will is there. Right then. Let us.
So, what should I be doing again?
Let's go in there.
So sick of all this waiting around.
Best keep your wits about.
Oh.
Watch closely. Yeah.
Thoron!
March! And don't let me catch you lagging behind!
Let's get this battle underway.
Okay, so defeat all the big enemies, I see.
I'm not a child.
And let's go over here and get rid of them. Swarm!
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Time to slow down.
Aha!
What a nuisance.
Asma. Warm. Oh, please don't tell me I picked the, like, invert stats on it.
You can
Hold
count
on.
on me.
Where is the, like... Oh, unit info. Why? Okay, no. You did not get the, invert the physical magical.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Come on. Why won't you die? Fine, that counts.
Under
Yes.
our control.
I tried to swap so that you could get it.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure. I am your man.
Follow me, Cubers.
Oh, you're very dead.
Stand back.
No, Skaratu. Well then.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
There we go.
I'll take this place down before you have time to...
Right then. Let us go to work.
Strap your armor on.
Invigorating spirits. Or strike. Jesus!
How do you like me now?
And go down.
You can count on me. I'll close.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Ow.
Any final words? I feel
Stop it.
no mercy.
There we go. Sidious narrowly rooted? Or routed?
Any final words? I feel no mercy.
Come on. Jesus, more of them?
Our time has finally come.
Any final words? The next course of action is plotted. It's not over.
And there we go.
Right then. Let us go to work.
Is that friend? No. Let's go over here.
This is all my fault. It's my turn.
Hi. Go down. I know I'm just hacking hits, but, you know, easier to kill the enemy like this.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Of course I
Go down.
Let's make a scene.
We won't be defeated. Out of my way. I'm
Nice.
not a child. No time to slow down.
Oh, hi, Sylvain!
You ready for this?
No.
I take no pleasure in this fight, and neither will you.
Oh boy. Well. Time to get rid of this. Let's one-shot most of these guys. Yeah, mage. There we go.
This is all my fault. This is all my fault.
Uh-huh. What else is all your fault?
This is all my fault.
Jesus! Some wearing voice lines, maybe? But yeah. Should be doing fine. Keyword should be.
So, what should I be doing again?
I should be going over there.
Stand back. My turn.
Give me.
Stand back. I feel no mercy.
Here we go. Yeah, you're trying to kill me.
I feel no mercy.
This is going well.
Any final words?
Come on, Ferdinand, get some better level ups.
I feel no resistance was a waste. Any final words?
Just keep using the X button. There we go, double kill.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Keep up.
Witness our power!
Worry not, I have this.
So extra.
I feel no mercy. Right then, let us go.
Why did all of you guys run away from me?
Not even see how outmatched.
Not bad, Hubert. Not bad at all.
Ban all 3 dead.
So... I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
If only you had got more strength.
Defenses crippled in short order.
My turn. About time.
Come on, be a good one. Nice. Almost.
So, what should I...
This is all my fault.
Keep up.
Witness our power!
They should get me some more support.
Worry not, I have this.
Nice.
Any final words?
This is all my fault.
That was easy.
Right then, let us go to work.
Now let's just pull out this.
We'll have to take things from here.
I feel no mercy.
Darkcaster.
Orders have been carried out. What comes next?
Go. Eliminated the bandits.
Fulfilled.
There we go. You are super dead now.
Stand back.
Now let me heal you.
Out of the way!
That's not what I wanted to do, but sure.
Even a guy like me has a few things worth fighting for.
Here we go. Yep, they are not gonna live for long.
So reliable.
You're already half dead. Which means you're already dead. No? Let's just make sure you're actually dead.
I am so into this. It's over.
There we go. No good drop, but you know, you take it.
That's a massive victory.
Yeah, I spent too much time taking too much damage. Hubert's stronger now, though.
To kill is to grow stronger.
Hey, Invigorating Spirit is leveled up. Nice.
I must make the most of this ability.
Epic Tome.
Glad I haven't been wasting my
Villain
time.
Luna. And more Smithing Stone. Bah! Wait, you two supported up? Point recovered. And more cutscene. Yep. Probably Dimitri.
Can you believe this, Gwendol? We've waited what feels like decades, and still no Imperial army.
Is this the guy that we fought in the
Emperor
previous game?
She promised to protect us.
Calm yourself,
Yep.
my lord.
There
They
he is.
will come. We've received reports of a large army forming to the south of Aryan Road. They will scatter this siege to the wind. I have no doubt of that.
They had better. It's her promises that swayed me into betraying the kingdom in the first place. I didn't do this just so my lands could be leveled by the King of Fargus' fiery wrath.
The Silver Maiden will keep us safe. She yields to no invader.
Viscount Elidor and Count Duval have both sent messages, imploring me to surrender for the sake of my people. Yes, perhaps it's not too late. I can lure the Imperial army in and kill them, then beg the king for mercy.
My lord.
Lenato, you fool. Your rashness is to blame for all of this.
This is no time to go soft, my lord. Turning our coats a second time would be abominable. One betrayal can be explained away with the right sort of excuse, but a second? A second paints the lot of us as feckless curs.
Ugh. Then what would you have me do? Gwendol, you tell me.
Command it, my lord, and I will gladly go to my grave. You, however, must not. Yet unless you have fought life and limb for your people, you cannot surrender with honor intact.
Fair.
Anything less would earn you the people's scorn, just as it did your ancestors.
Ha! Ha ha ha! Yes,
Ha,
of course.
ha.
It certainly would not do to forget that roe blood is stained with treachery.
God, your
Well,
face.
So be it. A weather vane must go with the wind, and a born traitor must finish the sedition he started.
Wise words, my lord.
Is
Your
it-
people will thank you for this course of action.
Anna! They know I'm about to go on this expedition. Well, don't mind if I do. But first, you got some money on you, then don't be coy with it. I swear I'll give you back more than your money's worth in return. 3 4 uses 10? Excuse me? You escorted the refugees to a safe location to get some materials in return. You hear the screaming that pierce the ear. Go to the rescue. Oh, god damn it. It's a battle. Makes sense. Jesus. Let's swap our units. Who needs to fight here? Ignace?
Ready anytime.
And Petra.
I'm ready to be battling.
Ignace, you can fight alongside Raphael.
My muscles will see me through.
And Petra, you can fight alongside you had someone that you had dialogue with. But I don't remember right away. let's go for someone that is good against the people we're gonna fight. We have an archer, we have a sword, we have brawl, so we need an axe. Well, I'm gonna go to axe.
There and watch our enemies fly.
And now we just check the convoy real quick. Nothing there. Knowledge gem, please. Dexterity ring, why not? Or strength ring. And another brawl. Archer. And you still have axe. You have better axe. Yeah, I think that's the next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy more battalions. And just check through the abilities. This is fine.
Let us go.
Finally.
All right. I better back.
Wait,
Oh,
no.
I'm going ahead. All right.
Back.
I better back him up.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared
You
to...
think?
So, I'll back you up.
Begin.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Begin.
Let's just have you move over here.
I'm so sick of all this waiting around.
Do you want me to lay an ambush?
Bye.
This'll be.
Defeated Grimoire and their allies. Got it.
I'm going in,
Rah!
Raphael. You okay taking the lead?
I should probably read what my new units do. As soon as War Master is down, I'll swap over to Rat to take care of the Sword Master. Or this also works.
I think this will go well.
Over here.
I was lacking caution. I'm swapping in. Assistance, please.
You're already out of... Oh, geez, there's so many here. Well, I know what this means. Spirits. And more strike.
You won't lose, no matter what.
And Demon Beast. I see.
But I'll just push forward.
So, what should
Oh
I do?
god, all of them are targeting me. We need sword, we need brawling, we need wind. We have two of those.
Sure.
Keep your eyes on me.
Huh? Come on. Hi, Caspar. Jesus!
Raphael, show him your muscles are nuts. Did you see that?
I've got the arms of a painter. What do you think of this?
Come on. Come on, War Master.
I handled it well.
You're really something, you know that?
One punch.
I think this will go well.
Let's go over here.
This'll be amazing.
Hi, you have a mask. And a lot of health.
You are mine! You are mine!
Come on. There we go. One bar down.
You are mine!
I'll take your spot.
Here I go.
I need to check out what is my unique thing. Charge to power up for a set period. Strength will strength up to 2 tiers based on the number of target charges. Good baskets. Like that does it after collecting a HP recovery item. Okay. There's a HP recovery item right behind me. Hi. Ow, 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 ow.
Help me! I am nearing my limit.
Yeah. Wow! Oh, that's draining blow, I see. I'm just curious. Is there any, like, good bottles on the map? Yes? Yes. Okay.
Begin.
Petra, leave.
I am at...
Give it to me. Nice. Okay, go up.
Swapping in. What is the next order?
Where is it? Where is it? There you are.
Then swap. Begin.
And then there's this one.
I am swapping in.
It's my turn.
Oh! Ow! Shit! Oh. Okay, swap.
My turn. I have finished with great success.
Amazing!
Then swap. Begin.
Anyone else? No? Alright, back to fighting.
Begin. The swapping.
Jesus! Nice, AJ. Nice.
I'm dragging the others down.
Now stop you.
Show them what you can do, Raphael. What do you think of this?
They won't be able to hit him. Now watch me flex. Did you see that? My muscles always win the day.
Huh? Oh. Alright, Petra's here.
Is it my turn? Give me your help.
Let's make a scene!
Yes, I will be joining you. You are mine! Farewell.
This'll be amazing!
Do it again.
No one is matching us.
I am so into this! It's over!
And one more.
No one is matching us.
I am so into this! It's over!
Okay. Uh-huh. Please die. Wow. There we go. Final health bar. Yeah, I guess that for sure that was going to happen. If I knew you'd been weak to lance, I really would have brought someone else with me. Every crit gives me one step closer to being what's it called? One step closer to goddamn awakening. Shit. Thank you. Yeah, not worth it.
This'll be amazing.
Oh. Come on, die already. Might actually have to send him away again to grab some stuff.
It's my turn. Get ready.
Oh, hi. Gimme.
So, what should I be doing again? This one.
All right, here I go.
Jesus! Can't do that charge move. At least not that one. Or that one! Oh.
This'll be amazing. How do you like me now? So,
Okay.
what should I be doing again?
It's my turn.
There we go. Come on. Almost maxed out. Jesus. Okay.
This'll be amazing.
Caspar, invigorating spirits. And then four strikes. Hopefully this should have helped out a bit.
I am so into this. It's over.
Ah, just not enough to do it once more. But I don't need to. There we go. Finally.
That's a massive victory.
Oh, so that's how you look like underneath the mask. That took a while. Damage taken, yeah, way too much. Now what have we learned?
A new power is now being mine.
That's spoiled.
I had this power within me all the while?
Point blank volley, nice. One heart, one mind. Another crescent sickle. Money. And there was nothing else in here, just an ominous cave. Let's return to camp, and probably the last thing I'm gonna do, which will make me go overtime, is a paralog. Oh, I missed out on the Linhardt ride because of the sudden
Allow me
battle.
to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Okay, so I can make training easier or... make it so that it costs less to level up. Let's make training easier for Brawl, Axe, and Bow. Hey, level B, supply of activity points has increased.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Let's do the one paralog. I'm curious about constances. So I get Vestra Sorcery and Ritual Hunters, and I get Gloucester Knights and Air Astral Knights. It's the nature of a true noble to ever strive for your greatness that benefits their rank, or so a pair of young nobles would have you believe. An offhand remark spurs these young spaceons to competition. I should have bought more battalions.
But this tea was simply tremendous. A truly fitting find for nobles such as ourselves.
Yes, but I fear it pales in comparison to the tea cakes you so thoughtfully procured. And yet, far more than the provisions themselves, it is your noble self who deserves the greatest measure of praise for organizing this most festive occasion.
My dear Lawrence, you flatter me.
Yes.
Yet I must once again return to this lovely tea which has soothed my weary soul. Truly, it is a testament to your impeccable character and taste.
Why, Ferdinand, now it is you who flatters me.
Ah, but my hackneyed words could never do justice to a pinnacle of nobility such as yourself.
Nay, those hackneyed words have become pure poetry by the alchemy of your noble idiom.
My, what fine examples of nobility you are. The two of you shine brighter than any sun, and make my own visage all the sadder as a result.
Good day, Constance. Not feeling well, are we? I had thought to offer you some tea, but...
Oh, don't worry about me, Lawrence. I'm quite all right.
Well, I certainly won't force you, but do let me know if you change your mind.
Yes, well, there was something I wanted to ask you. Though I fear it's a rather difficult question.
I have all confidence the two of us are up to the challenge.
Indeed. There has not been a question yet posed that could stump the two noblest of nobles.
In that case, and again, please forgive my impudence, but I noticed you both complimenting each other regarding your suitability to your noble stations. But it is an impossibility for the two of you to be perfectly equal in this. One must be the most suited, the most noble. So, which of you is it?
And that's how it all starts.
Which one of us? I fear you misunderstand. This is not a competition, and would be unbecoming of nobles to compare ourselves in such a manner.
But are you not constantly comparing yourselves? You are the most noble, nay, it is clearly you, sir, etc., etc.
You know, you may be right.
Now, hold just one moment. It is true that we compare each other in a purely literal sense, but it is only so we might take pride in our collective peerage. And in that we are equal, for there are no degrees of true nobility.
Again, forgive me, but it sounds as if there are indeed differences. You merely turn a blind eye to them in order to avoid unseemly competition. In any case, if that is the stance you both wish to take, I'll not press the matter further. Enjoy your shared throne at the pinnacle of nobility.
No, wait a moment. You make it sound as if we refuse to compete because we fear losing to the other.
Indeed. I had assumed we were sharing a large divan. But if we are actually squeezing ourselves into a single seat, that is another matter entirely.
Not at all. You both are wonderful, perfect nobles.
How long is this gonna go on for?
I cannot back down from this challenge. Doing so would disgrace my very name.
Indeed. We must determine for good and all who of us is the noble most true.
A splendid turn of events, and one I am most undeserving of. I knew I could count on the two of you to reach the appropriate conclusion.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, we most certainly are not. In fact, I nominate you to serve as arbitrator for our competition.
Hear, hear. You may also select the criteria.
Decline. Oh, wow. Jump to chance to judge them. Yes.
Okay, but I warn you, my eye for talent pretty much begins and ends at the battlefield.
Still,
Perfect.
I fear you will have to do.
In that case, how about we use the results of the next training battle? That should be pretty clear-cut.
Wait, training battle?
Yes. A lord must be able to command their soldiers, after all. An exemplary measure of a noble's worth.
And you will also bear witness to our personal prowess as well. For a true noble must be able to safeguard themselves from injury above all else.
Sounds like a plan. I'll let Edelgard know.
To think my off-the-cuff remark would lead to this. But the stakes could not be higher. For the winner will be forever known as the noblest of all nobles in the land.
Haven't you fanned the flames enough, Constance?
Well, that was fun. And as I routed, time limit expires. So, let's see here real quick. Empire Duelist, that's fine. Life Force, no. Crescent Sickle, but now, we've gotten more of them. Like this one, which is just better. There's Silver Lances. Nothing with more durability in this one, so I'm gonna keep it. You have that one. You know what? Let me take that one, and then you can take this one. And you can take this one. Yep. Let's go with the 30 ring. You can have Strength ring. And you have Charm ring. Wait. Be done with your goddamn Cavalier class. And just to make sure again. Oh yeah, I was curious about Petra's new ability, Death Spoil. Awards gold for defeating enemies! Well, I have found my new grinding unit. Alongside Boltus. I think Boltus is going to become an assassin next. Sorry, buddy. And let's fight.
We will now... There's not a question. Leave this to me.
Now it is my turn. There is no...
Just do as I plan. I shall...
Not a problem.
Okay, so yeah, I'm supposed to be a brawler here,
got
technically.
this.
Commence today's training battle. Defeat every enemy within the time limit.
Beat all the enemies and generals within the time limit. Got it. 6 minutes!
Did you think I would just sit the battle out?
Constance? I see. Well, I will not be so easily outdone.
I will prove to all that I am the truest noble.
Uh-huh.
Watch closely, my mercenary friend.
Get over here. Nice.
Here I go! What do you think you're doing? Plebeians are not permitted to compete.
Too bad.
I can still fight.
Oh, Jesus!
Tremble before me. Merely a precaution.
I'm just curious. Yeah, that did alone way too much damage to me.
Just do as I...
None shall surpass me.
A point! A most palpable point for constant Von Nouvelle!
Come on. Oh! Thank you for his sword.
Now it is
And
my
go over
turn.
there.
Go forth. Now it is
Actually
my
attack
turn.
him.
I am your man. Lawrence Hellman Gloucester stands before you.
There's
Nice.
not a question of can. Leaps the might of Ferdinand von Eyden.
Take a breather.
Oh. You can go over here.
Here I go!
Go down.
Behold! Ready, are you?
There we go. Nice.
Stand aside! Just do as I planned.
None shall surpass me.
What
Greatness
if?
demands it.
Nice. Oh yeah, I gotten too used to the combos that lords actually don't have access to.
You shall not get in my way. Greatness demands it.
Let's go. There we go. I got the combo in.
Now it is my turn. There. My turn.
That boost. Sense.
There's not a question of can.
Take a breather.
Marked General is entering the fray. Their defeat will extend the time limit.
Ah. Beat the Dark Bishop to extend the time limit. I don't need that, but you know what? I could do that.
You two must have been rather bored to come up with this competition.
There you are.
But this was your idea in the first place.
Actually, Lawrence, that was a difference. No, never mind. It would take far too long to explain.
Still here.
Don't hurt me. Like, will I be done with this if I just defeat the remaining 4 guys? Thank you, guys. Nice.
Not
2
a
more
problem.
minutes.
A fine choice.
Okay, let's stop that.
Match for us.
Wrestle before me.
You know what? Fire.
It's not over.
Payback? Is he like retaliating with a certain amount of health or something?
Ready, are you?
Nice.
Just do
Now
as I
help out
planned.
Lawrence.
My turn at last. You shall not get in my way. Greatness demands it. Still fight.
Nice.
Must make use of this momentum. Second unit, advance.
Second unit?
Now it is my turn. There is...
I am your man. Reinforcements, huh? Wonderful. More fodder for my noble person.
Okay.
There's not a question of can.
Go in here.
My turn.
Yeah, right.
You got my back?
You may trust in me.
There we go.
I am your man. There's not a question of can. Another mock general is entering the fray. Practice will be further extended if they are defeated.
The enemy will regret this. You should be ashamed. Me of all people. Really?
Ew. See the Dark Bishop now?
You shall not get in my way.
Nice. Carry the enemy.
Now it is my turn. There is no...
But I saw this here. Grab that.
My turn.
Campus.
I'll tear you apart.
Nice.
There's not a question of can.
Over there.
My turn at last.
Don't worry about why I'm doing it.
Flowers of Enbar High Society.
The enemy will regret this. You should be ashamed. And now, the bright red rose of House Roster has made that number 3.
Hold on a minute. I want no part of this fell
Yep.
case.
There we go. Gimme.
Now it is my turn.
Let's just go for random archer.
My turn. Let's link up.
Witness our power.
A lot more damage than I guess that piece I fought earlier. Nice.
I am your man.
See for yourself how strong we are.
My turn. There's not a question of can. Only forward.
My turn at last.
Choice.
None
Oh,
shall
wait.
surpass me.
Can I?
Here I go.
I can.
To be safe.
Interesting.
I am your man.
My turn.
My turn. There's not a question of can. Only a
Go.
A fine choice. Tremble before me.
I shall aid you.
Ow. Good, these archers. Stop.
Ready, are you?
Okay, I still have enough damage. Good.
Witness the glory of House Newfoundland. Just do as I plan.
The Empire's officers are mighty indeed, while the soldiers of my realm can scarce compare.
Get fucked, Lawrence.
Victory will be ours! I am Ferdinand von Iron!
Physical strength isn't everything. Just look at my house's Pegasus Knights.
Indeed. Many battles come down to chance. No matter how superior the force, nothing is ever assured.
Just killing some enemies.
Here I go! Leave at once!
Follow my lead!
Nothing can stop us! Behold!
I'm all right.
Sit! Tremble before me!
Leave it to me!
Stand aside!
There we go. Nice. Is that ending the fight or no? We're probably gonna get even more to fight then.
I wonder who felt the most.
Steady, are you?
You were keeping score, yes?
Once we get that, you can announce the winner to all.
Sure, let me just add things up and...
And now something's gonna happen.
We heard tell of your pathetic...
Oh hi!
They've come to put you in your place.
This is what I expected when they was gonna say training battle. Oh, you didn't have.
My turn at last.
Here I go!
Take this.
My turn at last.
Hubert, I should have known you would look to interfere.
Hi, Hoppy.
You are the ones interfering with an official Imperial training session. We are merely here doing our jobs.
The enemy will regret this. You should be ashamed.
A fine choice.
Hi, Hoppy.
Teeth,
There we go.
Here.
None shall surpass me.
Oh, I don't know.
Greatness
The bird
demands
invited me and it sounded like fun.
Let's go on a ride.
You shall not get in my way.
A fine choice. Merely a precaution.
None shall surpass me. No!
Come on, go down.
Greatness demands it.
Come on. Good enough shield.
This is my duty.
Come on. Going down.
Tremble before me.
My turn at last.
Oh.
You shall not get in my way.
Come on. Go down. Nice.
Hey, what happened with your competition anyway? I hope Coco won.
Ah, well,
Come with me.
I wanted power up.
The enemy will regret this. You should be ashamed.
I got it.
Now it is my turn.
Now, who is that all the way up here? Dorothea!
Take a breather.
Hubert, sorry.
Dorothea, I swear we did not intend to mock.
Dorothea's not gonna be happy.
I'm getting stronger.
Off this training, it is simply that as nobles we...
There's no need for excuses, Lawrence. I'm sure serious practice is far too boring for big, fancy nobles like you.
I mean, wouldn't this be good practice to like be able to see who can do an endurance test? Die.
Fair enough. Seeing as this was... Overlook your churlishness.
Gimme. Oh!
Witness our power!
We'll do it together.
I'm doing it. I'm winning.
My turn.
There we go.
My turn.
Go here and help out.
Only a mad look. None shall surpass me.
Stay
behind me.
Ah, I missed the S rank.
The enemy will regret this. You should be ashamed. Greatness demands it.
Okay, all the others are getting here. There we go. Bye, Miller.
You shall not get in my way. My turn.
And this should take care of her. If not this one, the next one. Oh, you lived. No, you didn't.
You got me. Oh, and I'm not actually mad, by the way. I was honestly glad to get some practice in.
That could have gone worse. Could have gone a little faster, but you know.
Practice is concluded. All units withdraw.
Air's Astral Knights. Let's go. Sadly, it's another lance. Lawrence of all people. And finally, he mastered his Cavalier class, which means I can now make him a Paladin.
This is suitable.
Ooh, Frozen Lance.
Witness the revival of House Nouvelle.
Recent level 2.
What an exhilarating military exercise! But now, let's have the results.
Yes, please. No need to beat around the bush.
No matter the result, my pride as a noble will remain as solid as bedrock.
In that case, let's get to it. So, after tallying it all up, Ferdinand's the winner. No surprise there.
Ha-ha! Feast your eyes on a true noble. Your paragon is I, Ferdinand von Eyre.
Well done, Ferdinand. Painful though it is, I must humbly admit defeat.
I'm guessing that this dialogue changes depending on who
you
I
are
deal
indeed
with.
the most noble of nobles.
Well said, Lawrence. And as for you, Ferdinand, I often thought you were merely an ostentatious show-off. But it's clear I underestimated you.
And to celebrate your magnificent victory, I think some tea is in order.
A fine idea. You must permit me to lend my magical touch to the tea-making.
Hold, Constance. I think we can make do without your magic today. We just had a large practice skirmish, and I imagine there are many people trying to sleep at this hour. Your magic makes the tea shine so bright, it could easily disturb them.
A point well made. In that case, I'll leave the tea to others and dazzle you instead with my sparkling conversation.
This will be the best tea you have ever tasted. For it comes straight from House Gloucester's private reserve.
And I will provide tea cakes to match. Each one made to order by the very hands of Ferdinand von Eyre himself.
This will be ever so much fun!
Didn't you just say people are trying to sleep? I'm starting to think these three shouldn't be allowed to hang out with each other anymore.
Good conclusion, Chess. Cannot hold any more resources in supplies. Yeah, with that, I think I'm probably gonna end this stream here. What most likely will happen is I'm gonna do the battles until the main fights off stream, because they usually are just fights with very minor flavor text. One thing I realized I forgot to show off on this stream was I did have a trip alongside
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Manuela last time.
Everything has its use.
So, that was fun. I got the perfect conversation after 3 attempts. But it took 3 attempts, so, you know. It was Noble Zoo. It sure was. I will say, doing all these supports, I probably will not get through all of them by the end of the game, so I will probably try and focus on the ones I find the most interesting to look at. But if you guys have ones that you recommend or that are time sensitive, like Ferdinand and Hubert, like this one that we'll start next stream on, I'll try and get those done. But yeah, tomorrow, as you saw earlier today, we had to reschedule a little bit, but we are doing Great Ace Attorney tomorrow. That was it. I was trying to find the right word for it. And while it says break on Thursday, it probably means I will try and do some 3 houses if I can. Or 3 hopes. If I have not done all of the side quests, I probably will just turn that into a paralog and then some maybe support stream. So, yeah. But with that, it was Noble Zoo. Until next time, bye-bye!